Welcome to the Hidden Gems bonus. My name is Arden Thomas. I'm the Syncom Smalltalk Product Manager. What we do in the bonus section is walk you through building the application from the prior section in more detail. So today we will walk you through building the temperature application. So the first thing to do is go to your desktop icon on Windows or Mac and open up the VisualWorks projects. And we're going to create a project. It can be a 32 or a 64-bit image. It does not make a difference. I'm going to click on 64. And we'll call this project Temperature Converter. Click OK. That gives me this. It's a temperature converter image for this project. Click on System, Load Parcels, UI, select UI Painter. This loads the painter, which is found right here. So now I can build the application presentation. So first thing I can do is give this a name for right up here in the label of the window. Temperature Converter. Press Apply. Got that there. It's going to be fairly simple. I'm going to have two labels and two input fields. Let's go to this label. We'll call this Fahrenheit. Celsius. I'm going to go to this input field. I'm going to call this Fahrenheit holder, which means it's going to be a value model that holds the Fahrenheit number. I like to give the ID a similar or same name. So I'll copy paste that. I'm going to make this a number and the format 0.00. I'll apply that. And do the same thing here. This is going to be Celsius holder. Copy paste for the ID. The ID gives us the ability to access that widget programmatically. Type is number, format 0.00. Apply that. Okay. Now I want to install this. First, I'm actually going to go to the browser, create a package, say new package, value model examples is going to be this new package. So I can put my classes here and close that for a moment. Come back here, I'm going to install this on a new class, add a new class. The package is going to be value model. I just typed in a V, choose value model example, say OK. The name is going to be Temperature Converter App for application. Its superclass will be application model. That's correct. I'm going to leave this blank. It's going to create them for me. I'll click OK and OK. OK. Now with nothing selected here, I don't want anything selected. If it selects, it'll just focus on that. I want it to focus on all. And if I click on the define here, it says define these two things. Let's go ahead. I'll have this. I'm gonna remove what it adds there, but I'll show you what it does. Go ahead. Now again with nothing selected, if I click on this, it brings me to a browser. And I can see what it does here is lazy initialize Celsius holder to be a value holder holding 0. I can execute this, inspect it, and I can see it's a value holder whose value is 0. And right now it has no dependence, people who want to know when something has changed. I'm going to remove most of this. I'm going to say just return the Celsius holder. I'll show you why in a moment. But this is what it can do for you Basically, the first time you call it, it will lazy initialize it. I'm going to create a category here, a standard one, initialize release. And I'm going to create an initialize method. What is that going to do? Well, I'm going to say Celsius holder. I'm going to do exactly what it had for me over there. I could have copied and pasted that. I'm using the autocomplete to do that easily as value. Fahrenheit holder. I tab down, arrow down and press tab to choose that with the autocomplete. 0 as value, hit tab, period. Okay, and I'm going to accept that. So just with that now, I can come back here, click on open window, and I can actually see I can type in 55, I can type in 111, okay, and nothing happens. It just holds those values, and I can edit them. And that's all fine and well, but it doesn't do any conversion yet. So let's close that and come back in here and add that. What I'm going to do is create block values. I'm going to say Celsius holder, tab, and compute a block, and that's going to pass in the Celsius value. So this is a block holder, and what this does, it says whenever I change the value in that input field, call this, and I'm going to calculate the Fahrenheit and push that into the Fahrenheit holder. So let me complete that. So I've put that in. If I change the Celsius value, it will calculate Fahrenheit. This is the calculation, Celsius times 1.8 plus 32, and pushes that into the Fahrenheit. So let's check that out. Open. And go to Celsius. Let's see, 100 Celsius we know is 212 Fahrenheit, and that works. That's great. Let's complete it. Okay, so I've done this, but there's one problem with this. This says if you change the Celsius value, calculate the Fahrenheit and push that into the Fahrenheit holder. If you change Fahrenheit, calculate the Celsius and push that into the Celsius holder. However, one big problem. If I change Celsius, it pushes into Fahrenheit. Fahrenheit changes, does the calculation, pushes into Celsius, and we are in an infinite loop. So there's an easy solution to that. Let me show you the solution. Okay, I put this code in and accepted it, which compiles and saves it. The fix is I check. So if I change the Celsius, I check to see if the Fahrenheit holder already has the correct value. If it does, I'm done. I don't need to do anything. If it doesn't, I push it. And the same vice versa. So let me close our old one. Let me come here and open our new one. And now, if I do 100 degrees Celsius, that's 212 Fahrenheit, but this should work both ways. So Fahrenheit, let's see, 32 degrees is 0 in Celsius, and that works. I can tab default behavior between the two. Let's see, 212 Fahrenheit is 100. Celsius, what's Celsius? 55 is 131. Let's see, comfortable temperature, 71 Fahrenheit is 21.6. 15 degrees Celsius is 59 Fahrenheit. So there we have it, a simple temperature converter. This is the entire code, and it leverages the capability of block values, a type of value model, where whenever we change something, we notify anybody with a registered interest, and that's in this case these two block values right here, which get the value and do something, and we're using that to good effect right here. So that's the whole application. I hope you've enjoyed how to do this. You can come here and you can save. You can save your image right here, so you can go back and find it next time with everything exactly as it is. So I hope that was an effective walkthrough for you. My name is Arden Thomas. If you have any comments, suggestions, or you want the code or anything else I can do for you relative to this, please send an email to athomas@syncom.com. Until next time, enjoy using Smalltalk.